My name is Lauren. I'm with Sweats in the City, and I help coaches grow their businesses online. So, helping you do more of what you love to do without being overwhelmed with all the online marketing stuff out there. I'm talking about one of my favorite programs called Airtable. So, this is a new, actually, it's been around for a while. It's new to me, and it's pretty much like Google Sheets, but way, way more powerful. Let me switch this here. So, Um, I've incorporated it so much in my business, specifically with managing my social media content, but also with my launches. So there's certain things that you can organize in here. You can set things so they're repeatable. You can put them into your calendar. You can send yourself email notifications. There's so much you can do with this program. And I've tried other programs like Asana, which is you can use for the same sort of thing, like a project management software, but I have found that Airtable is just a bit um, easier for me to use, and it's also more customizable. And so there's things that you can put in it and things that you don't have to put in it. Okay, I'm going to share my screen, which doesn't matter how I look in this right now, and we are going to go along. Cool. Okay, so this is what Airtable looks like. As you can see from the grid view, it looks very, very similar to a spreadsheet. So if you've worked with spreadsheets before, this should look familiar. Um, each thing is a record, and each of them have a kind of like an ID, and that's what this is. And I've put headline in there, and you can organize by this. And once you set this side, then you can't change it. So under here, I have headline, and then across the top, I've put down everything that I want to keep organized for social media. So this has replaced me opening up my notes and putting ideas into my notes. So I did that, but then it kind of got super messy. I couldn't organize it. I could tell it's been posted, but not super quick. And so now if I have a social media idea or a Facebook idea, I open up my Airtable app, find the spreadsheet, and put my notes in there. So not this one, this is an example. Mine's way more filled and messy than this one, but the headline is on this side. So you have an idea, put in your headline, or actually let's just go across the top. So for me, I've put the headline, the theme. And so for example, I have kids food, nutrition, workouts. So depending on what you talk about, depending on your ideal client and your business, you're going to have different themes that you always are going to talk about. So you can put these in here kind of to keep you organized, maybe for inspiration, maybe to see if you've been talking a lot about nutrition or workouts, or just an idea to just a way to organize stuff. Strategy. So this is if maybe you are educating, or it's a connection piece, or you're promoting. So again, you go, so this one I haven't filled out yet. So I'm going to change this to single select, and then I'm going to call it an education piece, connection, maybe just a clear how to, or maybe you are promoting. Too many. Save. So now that I've put those in there, I can go in and kids food, and I am going to how to, and then copy. So this is actually what you're going to write in the content, what you're going to have in your post. I like this because you can give someone access to this and they can check things for you. So if you are working with a virtual assistant, you can put everything in here. They can go in, they can check things, they can post it from here. Airtable does not post automatically, which, hi Tish, may be an issue for you if you're using Planoly or an app like Later. For me, I don't mind posting myself. I like this because it works so well when I'm launching. So when you're managing your social media and your emails and your sales page and your lives and everything together, you can kind of put everything into Airtable, then strip everything out so you can understand what you need to do when. So that's why for lead generation, you can put all of your ideas for social media content into Airtable, leave it here, post as you need to. But then all of your information, because when you're launching, you're still on social media, it's all connected. You can put everything in here and organize it and stay on top of things. So anyways, your copy goes here. Next one over, I put call to action because it's super important that on every post that you make, you have some sort of call to action, whether that is like this post or comment below or check out link in bio or tag a friend. So having a call to action column reminds me that I need to have a call to action if I really want to get the best use of this post. Then platform. This one is a little bit, it can be kind of confusing because if you say complete on one, then it may not mean complete on everything. But if you want to use this as an Instagram post, maybe put it in an email, and then you're like, oh, that's a really good Facebook Live, you can talk about the different platforms in here. If you want to be super consistent, I would build a new record for each platform. So if you wanted to have an Instagram post, but then you wanted the same content for an email, then I would create a new record, just copy it over here, duplicate record, and then it'll duplicate it before and then change the platform. That way you can keep things just like really simple, really organized, and don't miss anything. That's the problem with we have so many ideas that things get missed. So if you create a really good post and you want to put it in email, but then like life happens, you start working, things get forgotten, then you need to go back, or like you need to have a system so you don't forget the work that you've already done so that you can use it again and you're not always just creating stuff. You want to create something once and then get the like best use of it as possible. So you need a system so you don't forget, which is this. So platform status. So I have idea in progress complete. And then this is really important. So due date. Normally what I do if I have a whole bunch of ideas, I will make them all due for the first of the month. So that way, which I'm going to talk about in my next video, you can organize it within a calendar. But everything is on the first of the month due date. And then I can look at the calendar and I can drag and drop afterwards. So that will update this. The number like here. So when we have different views, so this is a launch date calendar over here, which I'm going to talk about next video. They talk to each other, like it's the same thing. It just updates each other all the time. So from here, we can use all of these different views, which is just so cool to me because sometimes we need different views for different things, especially when it comes to launching or tracking your numbers or anything like that. So due date, put everything to the first of the month, put all your ideas in here, and then you can switch to your calendar view and pull them to where you want them to actually be pulled, which is your launch date. And so these two numbers are really important when it comes to your calendar. And when you get everything up and into your calendar, you can sync your calendar with your own calendar and also set emails to remind you in the morning that this is the post that you wanted to do today. So that's Airtable and how I use it for social media. Now that is the full, if you're super perfect, super on top of it. Sometimes I'm like that. Sometimes I'm more just get my headline in there. What theme is it? What's my strategy? What's the copy? What's the call to action? Okay, then I'm going to post it. But now I can look back on everything that I've posted and I have such a clear view of what posted, what didn't post it. You can even put a column in here and say how well it did, like how many likes or shares or saves you had on it. So within Airtable, like, no, it doesn't give you the tools that maybe an actual like launch calendar or like the plan earlier later type of program would use, but it does do so much for you and you can customize it so that it works for you. I'm really big on like keeping things super simple and using tech to save you tasks, but not overcomplicate it. So if you found this complicated, then I'm going to be doing more videos on it to help explain it, because for this type of program that's free, right now I just use the free version. You can pay $20 a month to upgrade, but the free version just does so much for you. But yeah, if you found it confusing, I'll be doing more videos on this. I'm losing my mind because I'm losing my train of thought because I'm hungry because I just ran the stairs and I need to consume more food now, but I really wanted to go live at 11. So that's the inside view on what's going on over here. But I really wanted to get this video out because this program is just so cool and it's going to save you time in your business. It's going to keep you organized and it's going to help you better create content for your ideal clients out there. Yeah, and that's what it's all about, guys, making it easy for you. So if you have any questions, please just post them below. Yes, I will save this. It'll stay on my Facebook page, so you can watch it whenever you want. You can come back and look at this, and I will be doing more videos, hopefully after consuming a bit more food for you in the future, probably every Thursday at 11. So thanks so much, guys, for watching this. Again, if you have any questions below, please post them. If you like this video, please give me a like if you're into this type of stuff, and I will talk to you next Thursday.